I am UAV observer pilot. My mission is to track the moving target, like maybe terrorist or maybe a vehicle. During training, you at times curse yourself that why am I here? The machine does not see there's a man or woman behind. If you have the skills, if you have the intellectual ability, you will be able to go through. My father had taken me to watch the movie Border. तब मैंने सोचा था कि काश मैं लड़का होती, मैं भी फौज में जाती. I would also become a character like Sunny Deol, serve my country. And then I didn't know, obviously, that girls are there in the army, women are there since 1992. So जो कहते हैं the first time, where do you get the passion or how does it get ignited? That is where that movie did for me. Then it was not quite conventional for women to go out and pursue such roles and do a career which is generally in a male dominated kind of a sector. But thankfully मेरी जो upbringing रही है, my parents, they've always been supportive. अभी अगस्त चल रहा है तो हमारी जन्माष्टमी होती है. So when I was a child, my father used to actually take me to break the दही हंडीज. He would never tell me that लड़कों के साथ जाके नहीं खेलना है. राधा मुझे मेरे कजिन्स के साथ एंटरटेन किया जाता था कि जाओ आप दही हंडी फोड़ के आओ. So that is the kind of a upbringing or a mentality that I grew up with, where your ambitions were always fueled rather than suppressing. सोसाइटी की तरफ से हमेशा ये चीज़ होती है कि आपकी बड़ी बेटी है, आप उसको फौज में भेजोगे, मतलब कितने दूर जाते हैं, आपकी बेटी शाम को घर नहीं आएगी. सो हाउ आर यू सो कंफर्टेबल? जब मैं एकेडमी में भी थी एंड 3 महीने बाद हमें 2 दिन की छुट्टी मिली थी जब मैं आई थी. आई हैड दिस शॉर्ट हेयर, लिटरली वो बॉय कट है, एंड चेन्नई की धूप की वजह से एवरीबडी टर्न्स अ शेड डाउन. तबीयत एकदम कम हो गई है, ख़राब हो गई है, बाल ऐसे कटे हैं. सो एवरीबडी आस्क्ड माई मदर ये बेटी को कहाँ भेज दिया. बट थैंकफुली माई पेरेंट्स वर वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग विद दैट थिंग दैट इफ शी इज़ डिसाइडेड टू परस्यू अ करियर इन दिस काइंड ऑफ अ फील्ड, शी विल गो अहेड. I joined academy in April 2010. So when I reached academy, we were not supposed to carry phones. I went into the academy और तब भी just to tell my parents that I have reached, I borrowed a phone from a housekeeper over there. So I rang up my father and I told him, unless and until somebody dies, please don't call up in the academy, because academy में call करना वो direct हमारे senior officers को phone जाता है. After a month or so, you are given the privilege to give a call home. Rather, parents are allowed to call in the academy, they will call. But then I wouldn't want to have any distraction because I went there for a purpose. When you've struggled hard since your childhood, you would not want to waste a single opportunity that comes your way. And one thing was a surety that for my parents was that हम फौज में बेटी को भेज रहे हैं, government service है, security है, so there's definitely nothing going to happen to my child. During training, you at times curse yourself that why am I here? Why? Because the training is so intense, I tell you. I mean, out of 24 hours, 18 hours is somewhere you're physically, mentally, emotionally, literally challenged. You've never ridden a cycle for so long. You are cycling throughout the day. You're up by 4 o'clock. You're having unofficial punishments till night 2 o'clock. So in case something happens, in the worst of the worst situation also, you should be able to remain calm and give your best. It takes quite a toll on you. That is the time, at times you just question yourself. Am I in the right place? Like, mujhse nahi ho raha, let's go back. But what keeps you going is that at the end of the year, you will be a commissioned officer. You will have the stars on your shoulders. You will be called Lieutenant Prajakta Desai. And that is the only thing, that keeps every cadet moving. I am UAV observer pilot. Now UAVs are unmanned aerial vehicles, and an observer pilot is the one of the pilot who does that kind of a job. If I have to talk about it in simple terms, The drones that we see, it is used for purposes like recce and surveillance, scanning the entire area, taking all the inputs, even laser designation of targets. And an observer pilot will be one who will do the mission. I am the one who will be operating the payload. It can be a camera, it can be armament on that. If my mission is to track the moving target, like maybe terrorist or maybe a vehicle, I will be using my equipment to continue keeping a lock on it so that I get all the information about their move. So these are the couple of things the UAVs are capable of doing. On social media, I heard a lot of things from people saying that, army is not for women. But people fail to understand that what we see in the movies is men going on the border and fighting. Army is not just that. Army is all about how one prepares also for a war. There are people who are working behind. So women are there, in places where the tanks are repaired, in supplying you ammunitions, in bomb squads, they're everywhere. Apart from completely being a part of, the fighting forces where you are one-on-one. Everybody should accept the fact that there is a clear demarcation between what a man's or a woman's capabilities are. Both the genders are unique. What can be compared is the intellectual ability. For example, if somebody has to fly a machine, the machine does not see there's a man or woman behind. It's a machine. If you have the skills, if you have the intellectual ability, you will be able to go through. I would also mention about Major Shelke, who was there in building, one of the officer in building the Bailey Bridge in Wayanad. There was no demarcation, right, that she's a woman, that she shouldn't go and help in the construction of the bridge over there. So if Army has given such opportunities, I think people should see it. It's not that it's not a place for women, it's a place for everyone who has the capability of becoming an officer and leading their men. I retired in March 2021. After that, I served in Amazon. I worked there for 2.5 years. The best part was it was work from home. So till now, when I did not have the time, to dedicate it to my family, my husband especially, we've been married for almost 10 years. So that was the best part, that being work from home, I was able to give that much amount of dedicated time to my family as well. And now, because I'm expecting that, we are expecting, we're starting a new family, I've taken a small break. So life has been much simpler, I would say chiller. I'm just concentrating on our new family and spending a lot of time with my pets. My father had many dogs and cats, and I also started it when I rescued, it's in school and college, but when I actually put my own money in rescuing, that was post I joined the army. The first dog whom I rescued is Tiba, my elder one. All are rescued indie breeds. I have literally picked them up from the road. They don't ask anything. They don't ask your money. They just want little food and affection. And today also, when I'm pregnant, I'm carrying, you will not believe, when my husband is not in the house or we don't have any help around, one of my dog is constantly on a watch. So I always say that, ये लोग guard duty पे है. एक का duty खत्म हो जाता है, फिर दूसरा आता है. Whatever bond I have shared with all 4 of them, it has continued. I have 3 male dogs now and 1 female. जो कहावत है कि कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना. There will be a lot of discouragement also that comes your way, but please give a deaf ear to all this. There is no profession like the armed forces where you are given the opportunity to serve your country and to serve your motherland where you're born.